RVBN, the Rich Video Blog Network, home to top 10 list of everything and anything, weekly NFL predictions, great personality profiles, sports video blogs, professional wrestling video blogs, and entertainment video blogs. A collection of my work is on YouTube and Facebook. RVBN, Billerica, Massachusetts. Good evening, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. This is Rich again, back for your second and final video blog of the night for Monday, October 31st, 2016, around 7:41 in the evening in Billerica, Massachusetts. It's now dark, about 48 degrees, going down to about 31, 32 tonight. Tomorrow, going to be about 49, 50 degrees. Then starts a little mini warm-up in the low to mid 60s. You gotta love New England this time of the year. Temperatures go up and down, up and down, up and down. But it's prime season for colds. Do not get a cold during this time of the year, because it could take a couple of weeks to shake it off. Some news to report on the RVBN Newswire. Oklahoma City Thunder has signed guard Vincent Oladipo to a 4-year contract extension worth $84 million. And Game 5 of the World Series between the Indians and the Cubs beat Sunday Night Football between the Cowboys and the Eagles by 32%. Wow. Can't believe that. That tells you something, that the NFL's ratings are taking a dive. It's awful. That's about it on the news from the RVBN Newswire. Beef back in a flash. It's going to be a November to remember on my video blogs. Great personality profiles coming, and also a lot of history stuff on here, and maybe some surprises or two. Watch on RVBN, Billerica, Massachusetts. I'm back. My second and final video blog subject of the night is the top 10 local produced Boston TV shows of all time, excluding newscasts, which that does not count. This list is very impressive. It's like the best of the best of the best. Many shows were left off this list. And here they are, number 10 on this list of the best local television shows in Boston is Eldridge on Sports, which was on the old WQTV 68/Monitor channel for about 2.5 years, from December 1989 through April of 1992. It was hosted by Larry Eldridge, who was a commentator who dove into weekly sports issues. It was produced by the Monitor channel as well. Number 9 on this list of the top 10 best local produced television shows in Boston television is 50 Years Ago Today, which was on WQTV channel 68/Monitor channel for about 3 years. It was a show devoted to things that happened 50 years ago today through the Christian Science Monitor back in the 40s, which they produced late 80s, early 90s, mainly talked about the war and the FDR years. If that was around today, they'd probably be talking about the Vietnam War and the Lyndon B. Johnson administration. Number 8 on this list of the greatest Boston local shows of all time, excluding newscast, is Evening Magazine, which was from 1977 through 1990, hosted by Barry Nolan and Sarah Edwards. It was a great magazine show that dealt with celebrities and local events. It was on WBZ Channel 4. Number 7 on this list of the greatest Boston local shows of all time, excluding newscast, was the Willie Whistle Show on WSBK TV 38. For many years, Willie Whistle was a clown who was famous for whistling. It was very good. Number 6 on this list of the top 10 best local Boston TV shows of all time, excluding newscast, was Sports Final, which started back in the late 80s on WBZ Channel 4, hosted by Bob Lobel. It was on Sunday nights. It was like the wrap of the sports week. Bob Lobel had one of the most famous interviews of all time in 1992 with Bobby Orr, Larry Bird, and Ted Williams. It was a great show. If he did that right now, it's now hosted by Steve Burton. If Steve did it right now, he probably would have David Ortiz, Tom Brady, and probably Paul Pierce. Number 5 on this list of the greatest TV shows in Boston history, local Boston produced TV shows, was Captain Bob. Captain Bob was a children's program in the late 50s through the 70s. It was about a sailor named Bob who would tell stories, and he would also love to paint and stuff. It was on Channel 5, WHDH channel, and then eventually WCVB. They showed repeats of Captain Bob well into the 80s, Saturday mornings on the WCVB Channel 5 before the ABC cartoons. This was years before they would even consider airing local news on Saturday and Sunday mornings. Number 4 on this list of the best local produced Boston TV shows of all time, excluding newscast, Bozo the Clown. Bozo the Clown was in the 1960s. The Bozo in Boston was Frank Abaruch, who's known for being the voice of WCBB Channel 5 for many, many years. He was assisted by Mr. Houdini, and they had the clowns on there. Also, they played games and show Bozo cartoons. Number 3 on this list of the greatest local Boston TV shows of all time, excluding newscast, was Boomtown, hosted by Rex Trailer. It was on the air from the 1950s through the 1970s, over 18 years, hosted by Rex Trailer, who was the singing cowboy. He's now the official cowboy of Massachusetts, and it was shot in back of WBZ television. Interesting fact, they showed reruns of Boomtown back in the late 1970s on WXNE Channel 25. Number 2 on this list of the greatest Boston locally produced shows of all time, excluding newscast, was Good Day. Good Day lasted for about 14 years between 1977 and 1991, hosted by Eileen Probes. It was on at 9 in the morning on Channel 5, and it was actually kind of syndicated to many stations in New England. It was kind of like a Today Show and Good Morning America type, but it was a great show. And number 1 on this list of the greatest Boston locally produced shows, non-newscast, it's Chronicle, which has been on the air on WCVB Channel 5 for over 34 years, and it's at 7:30. It's a news magazine showing the cultural events of New England and also little-known stories, plus main streets and back roads. It's currently hosted by J.C. Monahan and Anthony Everett. There's a spin-off to Chronicle in New Hampshire on WMUR Channel 9. It's 7 p.m. It's New Hampshire Chronicle. That's about it on that. Hope you enjoyed this. And tomorrow, 3 more video blogs coming for your first video blog. The Personality Profile returns, and it's going to be about retired Red Sox designated hitter David Ortiz. Second video blog will be about Spectrum Sportsnet. And the third and final video blog of the night will be about the top 10 best podcasts in my humble opinion. And more great video blogs coming soon. Keep calm, everybody. And I'm a Julie Button guy. Molly Roseblood of WCCO rocks and has nice legs. Elizabeth Hart so stunning, she's best. Amy Squeezy's awesome Amy. Linda Church of WPIX Channel 11 New York, such a rocking cougar's got the best legs in New York City. And Barbara Gibbs of ABC 11 has a street southern accent. And in the words of Sean Lucci, get out. And one more thing, I was mentioned again on Julie Button's Facebook chats. Wow. I'm a big Julie Button fan, and I'm telling you, 2017 is my goal is to do our interview with the best cute leggy blonde in Orlando, Florida. Good night, everybody.